Hello everyone, welcome to OET Answers. Look at the screen now. You can see a variety of questions, right? Yes, I have made for you. So I have a question that can you please tell me, have you ever seen this type of questions before? Of course, you might have seen more questions like that in your reading part C. Now read the question number 1. So let's we start. What is the writer's attitude towards the effectiveness of telemedicine? Okay, what they have asked. What is the writer's attitude? Okay, I have highlighted with the reading that writer's attitude towards the effectiveness of telemedicine. So first you need to understand what is attitude. Okay, so what is writer's attitude towards the something, right? And look at the second question. How does the author feel about the current state of healthcare funding? Okay, how he perceives or how the author feel, how the author sense about the current state of healthcare funding. Okay, so writer's attitude and author feel. Okay, so a mild difference will be there. And move on to the third one. What is the writer's perspective on the role of diet? Okay, writer's perspective, which means his point of view. What is the writer's point of view? In his opinion or in his view, what is the role of diet? Okay, so in writer's attitude, in his way of ideas, in his way of thoughts, in his way of thinking, what is the attitude or what is the think that effectiveness of telemedicine, and how does the author feel about the current state of healthcare funding? I told you that how author perceives about the healthcare funding. Okay, so for example only I have explained about the 3 questions, not in detail. Let's see about the topic that we are going to discuss throughout the video, that is attitude and opinion. Firstly, you have to get an idea about what is attitude. An attitude type question asks you to understand the writer's feelings or emotions about a topic. It focuses on how the writer feels rather than just the facts. Okay, other than the facts, we have to focus on how the writer feels. Okay, on the screen you can see a couple of persons. Our first person is being happy and the second person looks very sad, right? Yes, so here attitude also indicates positive and negative attitude. Okay, you know very well, feelings, emotions, these are the things. So not only consider happy or being sad. Okay, so it a mixed. So feelings means will be happy, will be sad, will be neutral. We cannot predict. And emotions also same like, right? So we don't know when we will be happy. Okay, so this is the exact thing, the way how we are expressing our feelings, how we are acting, how we are behaving. Okay, these are the things about attitude. Now read the question. What is the writer's attitude towards the use of technology in healthcare? Okay, this is your question. Read the passage now. The integration of technology in healthcare has revolutionized patient care, making treatments more efficient and accessible. Okay, this is the passage. So now once more read the question. What is the writer's attitude? Okay, here we need to understand the writer's attitude. Okay, not only the words, just you have to look for the writer's attitude. So here I told you positive and negative will be there. Your question is, what is the writer's attitude towards the use of technology in healthcare? Okay, how he expresses that we need to understand. So the integration of technology in healthcare has revolutionized. So revolutionized is a positive attitude word, right? Revolutionized means what? Invented or discovered something, right? So patient care, making treatments more efficient and accessible. More efficient means more effective, and accessible means easily we can get it, right? So here, what is the writer's attitude? In only 2 lines, they have mentioned writer's attitude. So writer expresses his feeling and that the treatments are more efficient and accessible because of the new revolution integration of technology. Okay, so these are the positive attitude phrases. So look at the answer. Writer has a positive attitude. Yes, as I told you, writer has a positive attitude towards the technology in healthcare. So keywords such as revolutionized, efficient, accessible. What I explained, the same thing they have given as an answer. Okay, this shows a positive attitude. Okay, first you have to look for the writer's attitude. This is the exact example for attitude. Now it's your time to look at one more example which is related to OET. Okay, so on the screen you can see the passage, right? The recent advancements in telemedicine have revolutionized patient care, making health care more accessible and efficient. However, some healthcare professionals remain skeptical about its long term effectiveness and potential to replace traditional face to face consultation. This is the passage they have given. Now, read the question. What is the writer's attitude? Okay, writer's attitude towards the telemedicine. So, you can see the passage. It's your time. You can do it yourself. All right. So, here you can see some positive attitude words like previous one, more accessible, efficient. Okay, you need to understand his attitude towards the telemedicine. So towards the telemedicine, the recent advancement in telemedicine have revolutionized, as I told you previous explanation, that discovered patient care, make healthcare more accessible and efficient. However, whatever happens, some healthcare professionals remain skeptical. Okay, so this is not his attitude. He just conveyed that it revolutionized, more accessible and efficient. Only positive information he has given. So remain some healthcare professional remain skeptical about its long-term effectiveness and potential replace to traditional face-to-face consultations. Okay, so let's we see about the answer options. Then only we can come for the further thing. Look at answer option A now. Enthusiastic about its potential. Okay, enthusiastic. Here, enthusiastic means what? Curious, right? Potential means capability or possibility like. So what is the writer's attitude towards telemedicine? Here, you read the points. So here, you can see maximum positive related things they have mentioned. So writer's attitude in that sense, enthusiastic. Writer's really enthusiastic about its potential. Potential means capability of the telemedicine. So he is really enthusiastic. That's why he has mentioned the words as revolutionized, accessible, and efficient. Okay, so for the better confirmation, let's we try to eliminate the other three options. Look at answer option B now, neutral and objective. Objective means aimful, right? So neutral means equal. So while reading the passage, we cannot compromise with that because neutral and objective, it's not at all suitable for the passage because a positive and negative way of information they have conveyed. So here there is no space for neutral thing. So you can eliminate it. Look at the option C, skeptical about its effectiveness. Okay. So your question is, what is the writer's attitude? How the writer feels or how the writer expresses his feelings, how he expresses. Only in the positive way he expressed. However, remaining things about healthcare professionals remain skeptical. Skeptical means doubtful about its long-term effectiveness. So this is not about the writer's attitude. It's about other things. Okay. So skeptical about the effectiveness, it's not suitable for the writer's attitude, so that you can eliminate it. Then finally, look at answer option D, worried about the changes. Really, the writer worried, so or does he expressed that he is worried? No. Okay, so this is the wrong information they have made you to make confused. Okay, so here write is how the writer feels, that you need to understand. Can you see on the screen what are the words they have highlighted and how the answer would have come? Revolutionized patient care, more accessible and efficient. These are the positive attitude words. So this is the attitude of the author, and attitude option A, enthusiastic about its potential. Okay, this is the exact answer because the writer attitude is about enthusiastic, very curious about the capability, not about the skeptical thing. Other things I told you with a valid reason to eliminate, right? So this is about the exact attitude OET related example. I hope you understood. Then you might have the question that how to identify that attitude type words or attitude. Okay, don't worry. So there are few categories to identify the attitude. Okay, so under the descriptive, let's we see. So words look for adjectives or adverbs. Usually, adjectives or adverbs indicates kind of emotions or a way of expressing something. Okay, how awful, how amazing, how distressing. Like, okay, so for each emotions, we will give different way of expressions, right? So here, look for adjectives, adverbs that show emotion, amazing, disappointing. For example, the hill looks amazing and your project was disappointed yesterday. Okay, so two different type of expressions and positive and negative way I have stated, right? So this is about the descriptive, very detailed. Okay, and let's we see about the tone. So based on tone, how we can identify the attitude. So we need to pay attention to the overall feeling of the passage. So if you see the first paragraph, in the overall paragraph, how they have expressed their feeling. So whether it is enthusiastic, skeptical, critical, like, okay, whether it is serious or curious or doubtful. Okay, so from the paragraph we can understand what is the exact tone they have given in the paragraph, right? And about the context, consider the context in which the writer discuss about the topic, or they highlighting benefits or drawbacks. It's like a previous one. From the entire paragraph, once we come to the conclusion, that we need to understand whether they have stated the paragraph for highlighting benefits or highlighting drawbacks. All right, so this is about the context. So based on the descriptive, tone and context, based on the three things, we can identify attitude. So I have made questions for you. From these two questions, how does the writer feel about this topic? What words or phrases show their feelings? Okay, so I have made this for you. You can make your valuable time by tracing some words which express the writer's attitude or feelings, and words or some topic which expresses the writer's feelings, like that, right? So these are the some words that referring attitude. Okay, so these are the words indicates writer's attitude, and I have taken these few words from our official OET materials. Okay, so often they have used these words in their part C, paragraphs, question format, and so on. All right. First, to see about the optimistic. Optimistic, pessimistic, supportive, critical, enthusiastic, skeptical, appreciative, dismissive, hopeful, concerned, admiring, indifferent, cautious, passionate, irritated, sympathetic, dismissive. These are the writer's attitude. So, writer can express his attitude throughout these words. Optimistic means what? Believable, right? So optimistic means positive and hopeful. A writer can be positive and hopeful. For example, the new treatment offers an optimistic outlook for patients. Okay, new treatment offers optimistic outlook for patients, so that patient will be more hopeful about the treatment. So this is the writer's attitude. So writer only reveals I'm optimistic about the new treatment. So which indicates writer has really hopeful about the treatment. This is the attitude. And the optimistic, the word indicates a positive attitude and hopeful attitude towards the treatment. Clear? Then second word, that is pessimistic. Pessimistic means direct opposite of optimistic. So here pessimistic is a negative and expecting the worst. Okay, they are in optimistic, we can expect the best. Here we can expecting the worst. For example, the author is pessimistic about the future of healthcare funding. So, which shows negative outlook on the healthcare funding. I hope you got my point, right? So, remaining words also you can try by your own, very simple words, and Only you need to focus on the writer's attitude and how the writer used these words to express his feelings. I hope this session is really helpful for you. If you have any doubts regarding the session that we have discussed related, you can raise your questions in the comment section. Very shortly, I will attend to you. One more thing, if you feel, do you need any guidance with the OET, any of the OET modules such as reading, listening, writing, speaking, I can help you with. So if you need any more assistance, kindly contact us. So the contact details displayed on the screen. We have been established a crash course. So if anybody is willing to join in that, or if you're any of the family member or friends is willing to join in the OET crash course, they can join. We can do the best possible things for you. Thank you.